Hi guys, how you doing today? So today I wanted to do a review on a Covergirl Clean Whipped Cream Foundation. It comes in a little jar like this. I got mine in the color medium beige, which is color 342. And there's no name on the foundation on the front, but if you look in the back of the foundation, there is a name of the foundation right under the barcode. Like I said, I got mine in medium beige. I haven't tried this foundation at all yet, so this is going to be kind of first impressions video. And I have a few things to do today, like just got out of the shower, I need to dry my hair, I have to do some groceries. It's really hot outside, it's about 90 degrees today, so I thought it would be a perfect day to kind of test out this foundation. I can tell you right off the bat, before even using this foundation, there's two things that kind of put me off. First of all, there is no seal on this foundation, so anybody in the store can go ahead and open the jar and stick their fingers in it. So you might want to go ahead and open the jar and make sure there is no fingerprints in it before you purchase it. There's also only 10 shades of this foundation, and there is not a lot of dark colors of this foundation. So for the girls with the darker skin complexion, I think it would be kind of difficult to find the right shade. And one more thing that I really don't like about this foundation before even trying it out is that it doesn't have SPF in it, which is kind of odd because this is like the latest Covergirl foundation and it came out at the end of spring, so it geared towards end of spring and summertime, and I found this odd that it doesn't have any SPF. So make sure you use some kind of SPF and really protect your face before applying this foundation, especially if you're going to be wearing this foundation during the day. So I haven't applied any primer on my face because I want to see how the foundation is going to hold up without any primer. I did put the sunblock. This is SPF 50. This is by company Lirac. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here it is. And this is Invisible Cream, Ultimate Protection, Anti-Wrinkle, Anti-Brown Spots. I really love this sunblock because it does seep into your face really fast. It doesn't leave any white cast, and it almost gives you like a powder finish, so it doesn't feel greasy, it doesn't clog your pores or anything like that. The only thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with Fix Plus. Oh, that feels so good. I mean, it is so hot outside. So for applying this foundation, I am going to use my mineral powder brush. This is number 45. This is a Sephora brush. I really like this brush for applying foundation. It is really soft and very condensed, so it really blends out foundation really, really nicely. So let's go ahead and start. I have some product on the cap right here, so I'm just gonna start working with this. And I'm gonna go ahead and work on my right side of the face first so we can see the difference between the side without foundation and the side with the foundation. And as you can see, I have some redness as well as hyperpigmentation and just need to even out my skin tone. So I'm going to take what's on the cap right over here and just dip my brush in it. And here we go. Okay, this might be a little bit too dark for me. I don't know. But I also, when I self-tan, I don't tan my face. So this actually might not be so bad. Hopefully it's not going to oxidize on us. So it feels very, very light. It is a mousse consistency and it blends out very easily. It doesn't have any scent to it, which I like. So I think it gives you a nice coverage. This is definitely a little bit too dark for me. I would go with the shade lighter. But like I said, once we'll finish the whole face, we'll see how it goes. So So here we go. You can see the coverage on the right side of my face. It sets pretty fast. I don't feel like it's tacky. Maybe just a little bit, but I feel like it's drying fairly fast. I feel like it gave me a nice coverage. You can definitely see a little bit of glow. So I wouldn't say that it is a matte foundation, but I also feel like it's not a dewy foundation. It's like satin matte finish, I would say. So I really like the way it blended out, and now that I actually blended out foundation, I feel like it matches me actually pretty good because my face compared to the rest of my body is pretty pale. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. Here is one coat of foundation completed on my face. I really like the finish of this foundation. I feel like it blended out beautifully. Now that this side is drying, it's definitely giving me a feeling of powder finish. I do still feel like my skin is showing through this foundation, which I like for the summertime, but yet giving me a nice coverage. Right now with one layer, I feel like I achieved a medium coverage, but I definitely feel like with another coat I can definitely get a full coverage out of this foundation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit more of this foundation and just go over my problem areas, which is right over here. I have some like underskin breakouts right over here, and just go over my problem areas, not do my whole face, and go right around here. So here is the finished result with this foundation. I really like the way it applied. It went on very easily. It blended out very easily. It has a very light, airy feeling on your face. I feel like you can really take your time and work with this foundation because it doesn't dry very fast. So you can definitely take your time and kind of blend it out and get a perfect finish. I feel like it is like a satin matte finish, because even though when I look in the mirror it looks matte, but when I turn my face I can definitely see a little bit of a glow. I also like that my skin is kind of peeping through this foundation, so it looks very natural. I was worried that the foundation was a little bit too dark for me, but now that I'm looking at the viewfinder, I feel like it's kind of okay. Hopefully it's not gonna oxidize throughout the day. This foundation retails between $7.99 and $9 depending on where you're gonna purchase it. I got mine at Target for $7.99. What else did I want to say about it? Yeah, I'm not gonna set this foundation with the powder. We'll see how it goes throughout the day. If I feel like I need to use the powder, I will use some translucent powder and I will let you guys know. I also feel like it's not sinking in any of my pores, that it's kind of sitting very nicely on top of my skin. So far so good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, dry my hair because I just got out of the shower. I have few things to do. It's very hot outside today. It's about 92 degrees and it is 12:05 right now, and I will check in with you in a little bit. Hey guys, so I am back with the check-in. It is 5 o'clock now, so it's been exactly 5 hours since I applied the foundation. I have not used any powder. I have been outside. I went grocery shopping. I started cooking. I cleaned up the house. I did a lot of laundry, so it's been kind of a busy day. What do I have to say about this foundation? I would say that I definitely look shiny right now, so let me go ahead and take this Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder and just hit it in my T-zone because I am looking very shiny, especially right over here. So here we go, much better. I didn't apply any of the highlight because I wanted to see how the foundation would look at the end of the day. So as you can see, the main shine that I had was on my T-zone. I must say though that I was pleasantly surprised that the foundation didn't settle, because with a lot of foundations I do have that problem where the foundations will sink in into my smile lines or around my nose or on my forehead. I feel like this foundation is not giving me any of that trouble. However, I do see it wearing out, especially right over here, some spots over here on my chin. You see it, especially in my chin, the foundation had worn out. So it is not a long-lasting foundation by any means. I would say that on a hot day, especially like today, this foundation will start wearing out in about 2.5 to 3 hours. So I would not recommend wearing this foundation to a special events or somewhere where you want to look nice and fresh throughout kind of the whole day. Again, I did not use any primer and I just put some powder on my face. So maybe if you use some primer under the foundation, maybe it will last longer, like most of the foundations do with primers. But anyways, if I had to rate this foundation, I would give it about 3.5. I do like the finish of it. I do like how easily it applies. I like it that it's unscented. I like it that it doesn't settle in the lines, but I did notice that even with my extremely dry skin, I did get very oily, especially in my T-zone. Another thing, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this does not have SPF, which is like, I don't even know how they would come out with summer foundation without any SPF in it, especially now that we're all educated and know on how harmful the sun can be to your skin. And I did want to mention that it did not oxidize on me, which is good. So I actually feel like this is a perfect color for me. And this is 342 medium beige. So that is my general thoughts and review on Covergirl Cream Clean Whipped Foundation. I hope you guys found this helpful, and I will see you again really soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.